what you are not aware of. But once you are aware, you have the choice and you have the power. Hey lovelies, welcome back to today's videos. Welcome back to today's live stream, and thanks for joining again. I'm happy and I'm thankful that you're able to join or watch the video on replay. Thanks for always coming back to support me, and thanks for always staying to the end of the video. And if you does, if you always stay to the end of the video, please don't always forget to like, because you liking my video push the video to broader audience, and it makes YouTube to push out the video. And if you really love what I does here, please always share my videos to other social media so that we can have broader audience or more people to come and watch my video. At least it won't be only you that is learning and receiving. So thanks for coming back. Thanks for joining on today's video. If you heard the intro or you missed the intro because of network, today's topic is the power of our inner awareness. The power of our inner awareness. So the power of our inner awareness, we'll be going deep on how to build our self-awareness as the foundation of personal growth. I said my intro before that you can change what you're not aware of, and once you become aware, you have the choice and the power to change whatever you're not okay with or let it be. And I've always said this, that awareness is the growth. Like if you are aware of things happening in your head, in your life, you are 80% or 70% gone is your personal growth. And now I'm still telling you that self-awareness is as the foundation of personal growth. Now stay tuned if you want to learn more of awareness, your inner awareness, how to pay attention, how to listen to yourself and know what's happening inside of you. Stay tuned, watch this video to the end, because it's going to impact you and you're going to learn from it. And please leave me a red emoji if you watch this video to the end. But before we start, we'll be saying affirmation. This one affirmation before we go deep into the topic. And this affirmation is: today I give myself permission to slow down and truly listen within me. Today, I give myself the permission to slow down and truly listen within me. Our day-to-day life are very busy. We are very busy, a lot of noise, a lot of distraction. Most of the time, we don't have the ability, we don't have the time to listen to our inner voice, to be aware of what is going on inside of us. Even when our inner voice is trying to tell us or to say something, we are always in a rush. We are always in a rush. We always want to do something. We always want to feel something. So this affirmation will bring your foot one step backward, to slow down and give yourself the permission and truly listen within you, and listen and be aware of things happening inside of you. Now after this affirmation, let's take a breath together. Inhale and exhale. With this being said and done, we'll be going straight into the video. So thank you everyone. Thanks for joining. I appreciate it. Please like this video so that other people will be notified I'm on live. So we're going straight into the video. Sit tight if you want to know more how to listen to your inner voice or your inner awareness. Now before going deep, pardon my voice today. It's holiday, right? Where I am, and my child is at home, so you can hear his voice. Before we go deep into the video, what is our inner awareness? Like before rumbling or talking or whatever, you have to understand what is inner awareness. Now, what is inner awareness? Inner awareness is the ability to notice what is happening inside you. without reacting, without judging, just witnessing. Just witnessing your thoughts, your feeling, your energy, your reaction, all of this. Now, if you're wondering, I know you're here, and I know you said hi, thanks to joining. If you're wondering this inner awareness, how can you be aware? Because I like awareness. I've said this. I'm almost on my video. I think almost all my video. I just live stream every day. There's always something that's connected to awareness. Now you're wondering, what is inner awareness? Inner awareness is the ability to notice what is happening inside of you. What is happening inside of you? What is the reaction? What is the feeling? What are you feeling? Without judgment, without judging them, without reacting to the thought or whatever, but just witnessing it and understanding that, yes, this is the feeling that I'm having right now. This is the thought that's going in and out inside of me. So I don't really want the video to be too long, but I know you understand what I'm trying to say. I don't want to go deep inside of there, but with this few explanation, you know what I'm trying to say. Like awareness of you understanding that right now I'm feeling so moody, I'm feeling so sad because of some issue, and my emotions are everywhere. I'm so angry because of what happened. Right now I'm feeling some kind of pain inside of me because of what happened. Or right now I'm feeling emotional because of something that happened in the past or something that is happening right now. Things like this, or the kind of thought that is happening in your head. For example, you're having a thought in your head that today I don't know how to react, I don't know what's going to happen at work, I don't know how my boss is going to treat me, and I don't know how I'm going to respond if she talked to me or he talked to me in a manner that I don't like. Things like this. The thoughts, the emotions, the feelings, you're noticing them, you're understanding what's happening inside of them, but without judging them or be like, why am I having this thought? No, without judging them or reacting, but witnessing them and understanding what's happening inside of there. And you might also ask this question that, how do I know if I'm disconnected with myself? Now, you might ask this question that, how do I know if I'm disconnected with myself? In a sense of, I don't really understand. I'm too in a rush. I'm always in a rush. I'm always busy. I don't really understand or know what's happening in my head. Sometimes I just does things in autopilot that I don't remember or even get to connect with myself, what's happening in my head. Sometimes I forget a lot of things. I don't know the feelings that I'm having. When you're not aware, you react to things without thinking about it. You just spit at things, you speak without thinking about it. Your emotions are always everywhere without feeling or understanding if this worth my time, or should I respond to this conversation, should I give this person my time or whatever right now. This feeling that am I feeling, is it the cost of this person, or it's just me feeling nothing right now? Now you ask, how do I know if I'll be disconnected with myself because I don't really understand what's happening inside of me? I'll be giving you a few examples to understand that. These few examples make you understand that yes, you are disconnected with yourself, and this is I'll still be giving you the reason why. Did I write that? Yes. I think I wrote it. Now, feelings like you feel reactive all the time. I said this, like you just reacting to things that not really worth your time. That's to tell you that you're disconnected with yourself. You feel reactive all the time without thinking twice about it. You say yes when you mean no. Someone asks you something or something's about to happen, you just say yes, but inside of you meant no, but you were not able to connect with yourself and understand the feeling that you're feeling that time, but you just say yes. And you numb heart with scrolling, you numb heart with scrolling or distraction. You always want to distract yourself with something. It might be scrolling hours on social media, listening to something that are not going to build your confidence, something that are not going to impact you. You always try to distract yourself with something rather than listening to your inner voice, especially when you're so upset. Instead of you to sit yourself down and ask yourself, how am I feeling right now? Why am I feeling like this? What are these emotions? What am I supposed to do? You want to just go hard to social media or do something that's going to distract you from that emotion, or something that's going to make you not face that emotion. Now, you haven't checked in with yourself in a while. In the sense of you haven't asked yourself, how am I feeling today? What am I feeling today? What do I deserve today? What do I want for myself today? What does the inner me or little me want today? What do we want? Do we want rest? Do we want to eat something sweet? Or do we want to eat something more healthier? Or do we want to drink more water? Or do I want to take care of my skin more today? Or do I want to do skin care today? Things like this. So when you're not aware of these things, these are the reaction that happens outside of you. And when you continue doing this and you don't really, this is how to know, let's just put it like this, how to know that you're disconnected with your inner self. You are disconnected with your inner self. You're not aware. When these examples that I've given you, when you do this without even noticing or reacting, or when you've already done with this is where you know that I just did it, which I'm not supposed to do it. Now, awareness does not mean having the whole answer. Now, I've given you this example, does not mean that if you are aware, you're supposed to have all the answers. You're supposed to have the answers from A to Z. No. It means being honest about the questions. You asking yourself questions. What do I need today? What do we want today? How am I feeling right now? What are the emotions around the feelings that I'm feeling right now? It's just me. It does not mean that you have to have the answer 100% correct at that time. Awareness does not mean that you have to have the answer 100% correct at that time. But it means that you be honest with yourself. You're not sugarcoating it. You're not trying to, baby quote or what the best word to say it now. You're not trying to cover the truth, but you're being honest with yourself. Like it's just you with you. I know sometimes with emotions we want to tell ourselves that the way you're feeling right now, it's the cause of that person. But you need to be honest with yourself and come back to yourself that I'm feeling because this person spoke to me this way and I reacted this way. You need to be honest with the answer that you gave yourself, because at least with your best friend, I know you're going to sugarcoat the answer, you're not going to be sincere. But when it comes to yourself, be sincere with yourself and give yourself the answer. This does not mean that you have to always have the answer, but at least honesty and sincerity will bring you there. Now we'll go further by saying, why is awareness powerful? Why is awareness necessary? Why do you have to be aware of your inner voice or the things happening inside of you, your head, your mind, the reaction, your emotions? Without awareness, we move through life on autopilot. I've said this thousands of times. Without you being aware, you're too fast, you're too rushed, you do things in autopilot, in automatic, without even thinking twice. You saying yes to something that you're supposed to say no. It's you moving through life in an autopilot, automatic. It's saying yes when you meant no in your head because you're not aware of things going on in your head. Just lashing out or reacting to unnecessary things that does not even worth your time. This is you walking through life without noticing the inner voice or the inner thought in your head, or being aware, reacting to things and living your life in autopilot. Then when you're done, you come back and feel like, why did I do that? It's because you're going through life, you're moving through life in autopilot and without being aware of the things happening in your head. Our habits runs us. Our whole belief make our choice, and we react instead of respond. Now, when you're not aware, why is awareness powerful? Why do we need to be aware of things happening in our head? Because when we're not aware, and I'm giving you this example, when we are not aware of the things happening in our head, when we are not aware of our inner voice, our habit runs our life. Our choice, our old belief make our present choice or even our future choice, and react to things instead of responding. Let me give you this as an example, my own example. When we are not aware of things or our inner voice happening in our head, Our habit runs our life. We use our habits to make choices. We use our habits to make decisions. Our life just go on fluently without thinking twice. We all do things without thinking twice or making the proper decisions. And when we're not aware of things happening in our life, we use our past experiences to make this present choice or even the future choice. We use past experiences to think about, no, it didn't work the last time. No, I wasn't successful the last time. I don't think I'll be successful right now. Even in the future, I don't think I'll be successful. And we don't even think twice about it to think that was in the past. This is in the present. We don't think twice. We just make that choices because we're not aware, and we use those experiences to judge this present or make choices that are not going to benefit us because we are not aware. And because of this, we react to things that does not even work out instead of respond. There's a difference between reacting to things than just responding politely, because when you respond, you have to understand in your head that does this worth my 1 hour giving my time, my strength, my energy, my emotions arguing with this person, or should I just walk away or end this conversation? This is why awareness is powerful. This is why you and I need to be aware on the things going on in our head, in our body, without living our life in autopilot. Now we go further. But the moment you become aware, you pause and you start to notice. Before you say yes, you pause for 1 minute and notice the things going on in your head. Do I need to say yes right now? Do I need to make the decision right now? Do I need to react or argue with this person? Or should I walk away or decide what to do? And you start asking yourself, why did this trigger me? When something happens, when you want to start getting upset or mad, you ask, why did this issue trigger me? Is it the emotions from the past? Is it a drama for the past that is making these things to trigger me? For example, someone shouted at you or someone said something politely to you, but you reacted brutally, and this thing triggered you. Before reacting, if you are here, you ask yourself that, is it the emotion that I'm taking from home right now? Is it the issues that I have with my husband that is making me to react to this person like this? Because actually this person didn't even do anything wrongly to me. So when you are aware, you get to think twice, you get to understand the thought in your head before reacting. When something triggered you, you have the ability, the chance to ask yourself, why am I triggered by this person? Why am I triggered by this word? Why am I triggered by this thing? And you ask yourself, what emotions am I really feeling right now? Before spreading your emotions everywhere, trying to fight with everyone, with just a little thing you want to have an argument, you ask yourself, what emotions am I feeling right now? And why am I feeling this emotion? And you ask yourself, is this my voice or someone else's expectation? Like, a lot of us have voices that are not ours in our head. We have voices of our parents, we have voices of our best friend, we have voices of our people around, strangers, we have voices from the media, we have voices from our spouse, those voices of things, of people saying the wrong things, the good things, the positive, the negative. We all have them in our head. So when you have awareness, you get to realize and ask yourself, is this my voice? Is this my voice talking to me right now? Or is this voice of other people's expectation? Or is the voice of other people? And awareness creates space, and in that space, healing happen. I'm talking very fast right now because my time is running very fast and I'm trying to round up this video. You see, like they see a lot. And where you are aware, it creates space, and in that space, healing happen. When you are aware of things happening in your head, you get to understand that my emotions are not meant to be spread out like this. I have the ability to control my emotion in a very healthy way. I have the ability to know that I'm deserving of peace than chaos. I have the ability to know that I choose peace over panic. So when you are aware, you create space and for healing to happen. And the journaling exercise I will give you today, if you're struggling or you want to know if you are disconnected from your inner voice or your inner self, is, how am I really feeling right now? You write it down. What thoughts have been loud in my head? Sometimes we all have that one thought that is very loud, like it's so louder than the other voice in your head. one particular thought. It might be you're so upset that at that moment, but that thought is so loud, making you more upset. Like that thought is loud, saying that why did my husband or why did this person spoke to me this way? There are other thoughts there, but that thought is so loud. So you write it down on the journal and ask yourself, what is that one thought that is so loud in my head right now? It might be thought of fear, it might be thought of anxiety. Write it down and ask yourself, what is something I have been avoiding facing within myself? You have something that you're so scared of facing within yourself. That's why you run to social media to scroll. That's why you look for something to distract yourself, because you're so scared to face this thing one-on-one. And ask yourself, why am I so scared of facing this thing? Ask it and write it on the journal. And after this, I would have done this with you, but I don't have time because my time has run out. Take a deep breath after doing this journaling. Take a deep breath in and out and give yourself a good hug, and understand you're being human. That sometimes we know life happens, life is busy, life, like especially in this time of age, we does everything in a rush. There's no time to slow down and listen to our inner voice. But always promise yourself that right now I will always slow down and listen to the things happening in my head, in and out. And we'll be wrapping up right now. Thank my goodness that I didn't say wrapping. Wrapping up right now with this quote. Awareness is not always comfortable. Trust me, awareness is not always comfortable. Sometimes we see things we have been running from. Those things that we'll be running from, those things that we'll be so scared to face one-on-one. That's why sometimes awareness is not always comfortable. But I promise it's always worth it. It's always worth it when you face that things that you're so scared of face to face, because the more honest you are with yourself, like I always said, be genuine, be honest. Like, don't sugarcoat it when you're trying to tell yourself how you're really feeling and why you're feeling. And when you did something wrong, we know sometimes we try to sugarcoat it when you do something wrong. When you ask yourself, what am I feeling right now? You try to put the blames on other people. Be honest with yourself to say, yes, I did something bad. I would have not spoke to that person the way I spoke to that person. I would have not react the way I reacted. Please be honest with yourself if you really want to show yourself that true compassion and love of awareness that I'm talking about right now. The more honest you are with yourself, the more free you become. The more honest you are with yourself, the more free you become to understand that you are human. You're made to make mistakes, even if you made mistake or messed up. But at the same time, you always come to realization that yes, you did something wrong. At least you are aware that you did something wrong, and you understand that you made a mistake and try to amend that mistake and work from it. You don't need to have it all figured out. You just need to be willing to look within you. You don't need to have it all figured out. You just need to be willing to look within you. What you're doing wrong, how you're feeling, what you're feeling like this, and have the understanding that you don't need to have it all figured out or always have the answer, but you just always need to look within you. Ask yourself, understand the thought before saying yes, before accepting or living your life in autopilot. So lovely. Thanks for joining to this time, and thanks for watching this video to this time. I appreciate it, and don't forget that I got you here. I love you. See you tomorrow on my next video.